So I'm not super great at doing the selfie mode videos, but today I kind of have to because it's just me. And so I thought I would take y'all on a little trip down feeding the animals in the morning when you're all alone, and how many animals we have. So let's go. First I have to put on my boots. Especially in the mornings, the grass is really wet because it's so humid and we have so much dew here. So I am putting on my boots and I'm gonna head out to feed. All right, but I noticed I have some friends with me. First to feed is going to be the outdoor cats. Oh, you can see an indoor cat over there too. That's Boots. And this is Boots actually. That's Bob. Bob looks like Boots, but they're different. This is what we feed the outdoor cats because they get lots of other stuff to eat too. So they're gonna have some little vittles this morning. I think they were lucky and Friskies was on sale, so they're having a real treat. Oh, Simba's ready. He smells his treat. Yes, it does. And here's Boots. You're ready. And so 2 animals fed, so let's go feed the rest. That's Jagger. He's a dog. You've seen him in other videos. He has a fondness for chickens, so he gets to spend some time on a little chain. I'm coming, Jagger. Hang on. He's really not that hungry because he eats chickens. That's why he stays on a little run line most of his life. Okay, maybe not most of it, but some of it. So I'm going over here into our chicken coop. Oh, hello, Mrs. Chicken. Let's see. Oh my goodness, somebody needs to do some egg gathering. We have a traffic jam. We have an egg traffic jam. Oh my goodness. It's an egg traffic jam. I'll have to come back to this and bring an egg basket. Okay. Some over here. And of course, no. These like they're supposed to. 1 goat feed. And 2 goat feeds. And chicken scratch. Not a whole lot. So I'm going to actually put this up. I'm going to scoop some up. Which means then, since we're almost out of chicken scratch, I am going to have to get and take the wagon with me when I go up to the horse barn. Oh, I should put it in the back of the truck. Use that. So I typically do 3 scoops of chicken scratch because we have a lot of chickens. This goes here. But I better go get the dog food because the dog looks like he's going to die if I don't go give him the attention. So I'll get him a scoop here. I'll just use this here. Close that lid down. I'll go feed him first. So I'm working back out now to feed the dog. Oh, he's so excited. Happy day, Jagger. Happy day. Yes, I'm bringing you some vittles. I know. You're a good boy. Yes, you can't help it that you like to eat chickens. Ow! No, scratching me! Down. Oh, you still have feed. What is wrong with your feed? Oh, that's disgusting. All right, let me go dump this out. Oh, gross. Who did this? Here you go, Jagger. Clean food. Don't eat the moldy stuff. All right, buddy? Molly, I'm going to guess you probably have feed. Do you not have feed? Let me go check your bowl. Jagger needs water. Down, Jagger. Don't jump. Or just scratch my leg. Molly, you still have feed, so you don't get any fresh feed. That's still good. There's nothing wrong with that. Calm down, Jagger. So Jagger also needs some fresh water, so we're going to give him this because he's on this line. He can't get some fresh water like the other animals. there. And Jagger will have some nice clean water. So like I said, normally we have much better video quality because I have someone else filming me, but today it's just me. Okay, water bucket full. Gonna go put that back over where the doggy is. Remember, we took Jagger when we did the grapes. If you haven't watched our grape picking video, you should see it. Jagger gets to have a little fun there. He got to run around and have a good time. Yes, he's not always here, but when we're not able to properly watch him, we have to kind of keep him here because he, you know, he's that dog that takes off and runs and never comes back, or he eats a chicken. Now I'm headed over to feed the chickens and the goats. So this is just the feed room again of the chicken. Ah! There's a chicken in here! Out! No! Out! 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 That chicken always wants to be in here. I don't know why. All right. Goat feed. And chicken. Can't leave the feed room door open because that chicken right there thinks that she needs to lay eggs in there. Oh, here's Conan and the Great Divide. Come on, guys. Yeah. Okay. My mom drinks a lot of Folgers coffee, so we have all these little Folger things. They work great for food, the perfect feeding size for most animals. I didn't lock the gate, but that was because these goats are really hungry. So one goat fed, and I'm gonna come over here and feed the other goat. Other goat fed, and then I'll lock the gate back so nobody escapes. Throwing a scratch. Okay. And apparently this food isn't good enough, so they switch back and forth on who eats what food. And there's my geese. And they like a little chicken scratch too. Who doesn't like a little chicken scratch, right? Oh, here come Mr. and Mrs. Duck. You know, she's laid another egg. I don't know if she's ever going to have any. We have too many critters that come and attack her eggs. And frankly, you know, she should sit on it more if she wants it to hatch, right? You know? So here's some of my chickens. Come on. Right. Throwing a scratch to the chickens. It makes happy chickens. Happy chickens like to wander around and walk. And then they may lay lots of eggs, as you saw when we had the egg traffic jam. I got a little pond over here that I use to irrigate my garden. Has some nice algae growing in it, and the chlorine from our city water, you know, evaporates as you let it sit. And this is also a place where the ducks and chickens and geese can all play. Chickens don't spend too much time in it, but they like to sit on the side and drink from it. It's kind of funny. And so I'm still doing it. Pen for the chickens and the goats. Alrighty. Let me see. I bet they do need chicken feed because I see a chicken inside a feeder. What are you guys doing? They still have some feed, but I'm probably going to bring a bag over here because it's looking pretty low. Alrighty, since I have to bring the scratch anyway. So I'm going to put these things up, and then we will head over to the horse barn and feed those animals. So as you can see, we're going on about, been doing this so far, about almost 12, 15 minutes here. Okay, and we'll walk. I'm gonna go ahead, take a short break. Here's kind of a relation to where I'm at, and over there are the horses. I'll zoom in a little bit. As you can see, they can tell I'm out here. So feed bags weigh about 50 pounds, so that's why I'm bringing something. It's not like it's that easy to just slap over the back and hold on to. Good morning, Hottie. How are you? So what I'm doing is I have to go around and open each one of these containers here for their feed, but it takes 2 hands, so I'm gonna have to put you on pause. We'll be back in a minute. So I have the feeders open. Horses are ready, and I'm coming over here to check on the hay because I have to get hay. And look, it's the baby chickens. Look how big they're getting. Hey, patience. I can talk to the chickens. They're so cute. Oh, look. There's the Black Knight and Tomato. Oh my gosh, Tomato is just getting huge. So we have to check and make sure they have feed and water too. And the little guineas are still in the blue bucket, I think. What are we doing over here? Oh my goodness, you're not gonna believe this, guys. These guys are getting huge. Look at them. They're getting ready to go join their mama. But here's where we have the hay. And so I'm gonna have to get hay because I don't have enough hay to feed all the horses. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 flakes and put them out, and then I'm going to grab one of these little lightweight things and put it so I can get the hay for the rest of the horses. So again, I have to put you on hold because you can't do this with one hand. Okay, so I have taken the hay from our little hay holder, and we use square bells to feed the horses. And the hay is now in their feeders. I have the little miniature pony, and so to make sure she gets some hay, I just put a little bit right there. I'm still going to have to feed our outdoor horse with some hay, so I still need to get one of those down. So this is a square bale of hay. Yes, I know it's a rectangle, but they call it a square bale. And it comes with some twine wrapped around it, so I'm going to cut the twine so that I can get what is known as a flake of hay. And essentially it's going to be this first little piece here that's falling off, and it's really a big flake. And that's going to be a flake, and that's going to go to the other horse. But first we have to get the feed. So off to the feed room. Let me put the scissors back because if I don't put them back, I won't know where they are. To the feed room. And it's dark. Let's see if anybody made the feed. Oh, they did not make the feed for me, and I'm out of feed, and I have to do all the bags. Oh, crap. Okay, we use 3 different kinds of horse feed. For our premium horses, they get the Purina Ultimum. That will be our high dollar horses. Then we have our old horse, and he gets the Safe Choice Senior. And then our regular all-around ponies get Safe Choice Original. And as you can see, they're not in the feed barrel where they usually are. So it looks like I get to lift around, I don't know, 200 pounds this morning to finish feeding the animals. So I'm going to have to go off camera again. Okay, so I've got the buckets lined up, and I got the feed put into where it's supposed to be. It was empty a while ago. And I opened them up, and now I'm going to scoop the feed. So, this one is for Lucy. So Lucy gets the green. She gets a scoop of this. And Hottie is the hot pink, and she gets another scoop of this, which is the premium. Then Roman gets, he's our old man, and he gets the senior feed. And he'll get a scoop and a half. And then Candy, our all-around pony, is going to get a scoop of regular feed. And then our little pony, she's going to get just a little bit, like about a quarter cup. So, for her. And then I'm going to close this up for a minute, but we'll be back to make the night version so it doesn't get so hot. So, I think the wind did that. Fly spray. Yes, I know, fly spray. Okay, so, first bucket into Hottie's salt. Dang, the wind again. The wind feels nicer, but I'm going to stick a bag over here so it stays open for me. And I'm not putting these up yet because I am going to be making their nighttime dinners this morning as well because, and I'm not cleaning this today. Someone else is going to clean it. I cleaned it the other week. It's only been a week since I totally cleaned everything in here. It's spotless. Okay. And now, Roman's feed. And we're going to go out to Candy, and I still have to get Candy her hay. Candy's feed. Hey Candy, how are you this morning? Alright. Okay. Horses have been slightly fed. Almost fed completely. Now I've got to turn things around, so again, I'm going to have to put you on too. This is all ready for this evening. I'm going to do it all again because it gets really hot. So, Hottie's scoop. Lucy scoop. Roman scoop. And Candy scoop. And Paris, my little pony scoop. Then on top of the regular feed, they also, not all of them, but 2 of them get supplements, which we get from Smart Packs. Lucy, this, it's almost a meal in itself, and body supplements. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in and mix that up. So I'm not sure about the strategic planning here, but for some reason, kids have decided that their feeder, water, is way back here. So I'm in here with the 2 horses in their stall, and I'm coming over here and I'm going to give them water as well. Left the gate cracked, but hopefully Paris is occupied. Isn't going to try and escape. And well, that concludes the feeding of the horses. I'm finally done feeding them. I've gotten the goats and the chickens in the big pen, but I haven't taken the rest of the chickens their feed. But I'm looking at the guineas, and they're looking really big, so I'm thinking I'm going to move them to a bigger pen. Next, here we go. Okay, so I've got this large animal pen, and I am going to put in the guineas into here. Can't put them in here. They look tiny now, but they're really getting pretty big. And I'm going to move their feed into here and their water, and that will give them a little bit more room to run. But I'm going to clean the water first and I'll put it back in. I finished putting the guineas into their pen, and I loaded the 50-pound bag of scratch and the 50-pound bag of layer feed, and I'm going to go take that to the chicken coop now. But I'm finished with the horses and the chickens in the horse barn. Let's go. Yay. Okay, and we're out of the horse barn, and we're over here, and we're going. Whew. Jagger for a ride. I think we'll do that after. We'll go take him for a run after I do this and make me some coffee. So I'm back at the chicken coop, and I am going to be moving this to where it needs to be. The scratch, I just have to take it inside the coop because I'm going to replace it tomorrow morning. But the layer pellet feed, it has to go into their feeders. It's a little more difficult of a process. So what I can do is show you basically what I'm going to do. Back into the chicken coop. Don't forget you have to gather eggs, Candace. So what I have to do, this is actually they live and sleep at night, but they still have enough feed that maybe I can try and wait and talk someone else into doing this for me tomorrow. So I'm just going to bring the feed in for now and get someone else to do it because it's a really hard job. So I've been at this about an hour and a half, and now I'm going to gather the eggs. Oops, just had another one roll down. As you can see, we're getting a little bit of a traffic jam going on, so it was definitely time to come and gather the eggs. Just had one roll out. I think I accidentally squished one over there. Okay, when I was looking at them, but we're definitely got a traffic jam over here. But I'm watching, make sure I don't get my hand cut, because sometimes they stick their little heads through here. But they're busy this morning, laying eggs. Very blessed to have this many eggs. I've heard from some people, and it's happened to us in the past, that the chickens go through a period of molting in the summer when it gets hot, and they quit laying. But our chickens are laying like fools. Well, since I just haven't had quite enough fun yet for today, I've decided I want to count how many chickens we have. I know that we have 61 head of cattle, so I'm going to see if I can count all the chickens. Okay, so I counted 27 chickens, and along with 61 head of cattle, 2 goats, 2 geese, 5 ducks, 3 dogs, 2 guineas, 4 baby guineas, 5 baby silkies, 2 other silkies, 5 horses, and 3 donkeys. Total animal count. I got out my handy dandy calculator so I could add up all the animals we have on the farm, and I came up with 115 farm animals, plus we have 3 dogs and 5 cats total here on our farm. So that's a handful to get ready and feed every day. And pretty soon we should be getting some more. We may be getting sheep, but we might have missed the time period to grab up a sheep. We'll have to wait and see. But definitely pigs coming in November. very excited about that. So then we'll have some more fresh pork available come April and May.